let's record this. Yeah, so when I joined this business, I was a single mum, and I don't know if anyone can relate to this, put in the comments if you can, but I just felt like I was working, sleeping, and really like consciously worrying about money all the time, like the bills. And I felt like once I'd been paid, I had, like, you know, you get so excited for payday. I was thinking, oh, what can I buy? La, la, la. And then 2 days after payday, I was back into my overdraft. And I just felt like when I hit 30, I just thought, surely there's more to life than paying bills and worrying about like getting through the month. I was in quite a high paid job, but I was a single mum with a mortgage. So I just felt like I wanted more to life than worrying about money all of the time. This opportunity come up at a perfect time for me. I'd had a recent health scare and I wanted to get healthier. So, let me just make sure everybody's muted. So I just wanted to get healthier. So this come at the perfect time. I jumped on the products and the business at the same time. I got on the shakes. Within about 10 days, I noticed a difference within myself. I just felt like I had more energy. I was always overtired, always run down. So I just felt like I had like a bit of a kick to me. And I also lost some unwanted pounds as well, which everybody started noticing, which was nice. Can everybody just pop your phones on mute? Let me see if I can mute everyone. Okay, yeah. So I literally joined this business for about £50 to £80 a month extra. That's what I thought I wanted, because I thought that was enough to count as fun money. No bills was going to touch it. It was literally just going to be some fun money for me to spend on my little boy, because I felt so guilty that I was always at work. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Everyone told me I wouldn't have the time to do it because I was like running around chasing my tail all of the time. So I just went with it, really. I'm the sort of person that just decides something and goes for it. And I do like to prove others wrong. But I weren't good with technology. I never understood network marketing. I didn't know what it was to run a business from your mobile phone. So I just went with it, really. I just shared my results. I loved the product, so I just shared that on social media, and quite quickly my team started growing massively. About 5 months in, I got a second promotion, which is one where you get a bonus, and then gradually after that my team started spiraling very, very quickly, and after about 9-10 months in the business, I was matching my full-time salary. As you can imagine, being paid double, that's how I see it, just blew me away, completely changed my life financially. Originally, like I said, I only wanted £50 to £80 a month, so that was unreal to me. I did think, it might be a bit of a fluke, I might just be on a bit of a win, like it might not stay. So I kept in my full-time job for a further year. And then I managed to get to the top of the business. I'd received all of the bonuses, and fell pregnant. So I decided that I was going to stay in retail, get my maternity leave, and then hopefully not return. Thankfully, the business has stayed booming. I haven't had to return. It's been 2.5 years now since I quit retail. I now earn 4 times the amount that I used to in retail. The biggest paycheck that I've taken from this company, including the largest bonus of 28.8k, that's the last bonus you can receive. So the biggest paycheck I actually took home was £39,000 for 1 month. That's a deposit in the house for us. It's unreal money. It does sound unbelievable, but it literally changed my life. And all of these bonuses are available to everybody, because you can all be entitled to it. There's not so many people per area or nothing like that. So I'm just going to explain the business to you. But, this job's really rewarding. It's quite addictive. I really, really enjoy helping people, and I find that this is the most recognition and the most reward, job satisfaction I've ever had in doing a job. You get so much great feedback. The products are incredible. They really do help people, and the feedback that you get, you just want to go out and help more. It's also so rewarding to have team members underneath you, because when you start helping them earn money and they follow you, you know, it changes their lives. You get to know their family. So, you know, one of my colleagues at the moment is in Disneyland, Florida, because she joined this business, and I love that. I'm watching her story every day and feeling really proud and humble that this business has been able to give her that. So I'm just going to explain the business a little to you, and then I've got another guest that's just going to touch on her story for us tonight. So the company history. So it's the world's most medically backed nutritional product on the market. It's been around for 48 years, yeah, but the product's actually having its 25th anniversary this year. So the products have been around for 25 years. Before that, it was a water filter company, so it's very well established. This company know exactly what they're doing. It's whole food nutrition. It's got 38 medically backed gold standard studies, which are just bulletproof. And we are in 26 different countries. So when you sign up for your franchise, you can operate in 26 different countries, which I just think is amazing. That's like having a shop in 26 countries. I get paid in 13 at the moment. My goal is obviously to be in all, but how incredible is that? Some of them countries I've never even been to. I've never been to Australia. I get paid from there. So it is incredible, and you can travel with this business because you can earn around the world. It's backed by a thing called informed choice, which means that athletes are okay to use it, and you know, they support it. It can be really good for that sort of side of things as well, and like PT and stuff like that. And just thinking about the industry, just talking about, you know, health and wellness as an industry, it's one of the fastest growing industries at the moment. So the time is right. Like, this is a really good time to join. I don't know if you know, like on the high street, you see whole food cafes opening up and vegan cafes and stuff like that. All of our products are vegan and, you know, vegetarian friendly. So that is incredible. We're on the right tracks for that. But yeah, health and wellness as an industry is looking to grow 54% by 2022. So it's just phenomenal at the moment. I'm just looking at my notes. So there's 4 elements to the business. The first one is retail. What that means is you would be expected to retail the product. So that means that when someone wants to buy the product, you will simply pop it into your online office. You would place the order. It's just as simple as shopping on anything, eBay, Amazon, whatever it is. You know, you pop it in the basket, you check out. That's how simple it is, quick and simple. What I love about the business is the second part that I'm going to talk to you about is mail order. The company do all the hard work for you. The company ship the product to the customer. They invoice the customer. They deal with returns. They give you a website, so it's got all of the information about the company history, the product history, anything you need to know. You have a website link. So you've got your own unique website to you. You copy that link. You can send it to customers. They can shop on your shop, and anything that they order goes under your office, and you will be paid the commissions on that. So that is just insane. There's loads of training material available, but the main thing is mail order. Like, I know a lot of companies that are similar, direct selling companies, but they have to buy bulk product and try and sell it. Or there's other companies where you have to do a weekly order and get it delivered to your house, and you have like my mum used to do this. She had like a 5 a.m. delivery slot, and our spare room used to be full up of all the products. Then she used to have to get us to bag it all up, and then you go around delivering it on 2 or 3 nights of your evenings. So I just love that we don't have to do that. Like, the company ship it direct to the customer, and they invoice the customer. There's no handling money. You don't have to do any of that, which is just a massive, massive plus for me. I definitely couldn't be going around in the evenings delivering stock for sure. And I love that you don't have to buy a massive bulk starter kit. You know, this is very low risk, low investment. It's £50 to sign up, which, you know, you could spend on a takeaway for the family or a night, a round of drinks, you know. The third element to the business is networking. So I'm sure some of you on social media have heard about Bird Box, for instance, being shown over Christmas. You know, people are sharing that on social media, and that's exactly what we are to do. We have something that we love and we share it. So what you would do is you would get on the products, you would be your first customer, you'd find your love for the products, you will benefit in some way. We're not a weight loss company. We can use the shakes for weight loss, but we are health. So there is going to be a health benefit that you will notice from our products for sure. And you will just love them and then share it. Just like everyone who loved that film, they were sharing it for the film, but they don't get paid for it. The difference is we do. So it's just like that. That is networking. So you're just sharing on social media something that you love. The fourth element to the business is teaching. So you are responsible to teach the people that you invite to join the company. They will be directly under you. You teach them everything you know, and then it will be a duplication effect where they will go and teach who they bring into the business, and that's so forth. You are paid on 5 generations down from yourself. So what that means is, if you've got you and you've recruited someone underneath you and they recruit and they recruit and they recruit, you can earn from all of them. And that is what bumps up your salary massively. Your team can go as wide as you want. You know, your earnings are uncapped. There's not a certain amount you can earn. You know, if you just wanted to earn £100 a month, or if you wanted to earn 40,000 a month, like, it is that scale. You can take it where you want to take it. When you first start off, you're on 10% commissions. As you go up the promotion ladder, you can earn up to 20% commissions. You can earn up to £1,600 in expenses as you go up the ladder, and you're also entitled to 78.8k of worth of bonuses. There's no time limit on them. You can do them at your own pace. There's no pressure. It's totally up to you when you want to do it. I'm one of these people that is like, right, next, what have I got to do next? Next, please, next, please, next, please. And that's why I've done it within the 21 months. But some people have taken 5 years because they wanted to. Some people have done it in 8 months. So it is really down to the person and what you can put in to this. There's a massive opportunity to travel. You can make loads more friends. You know, you're around positive people, really friendly, outgoing, positive people. And because there's no, only 5 people can get to the top in your area, because there's none of that, everybody works together to support everybody to win, which is really, really good with this company. So that is all I've got really to share about the business with you. If you've got any other questions that have come up since doing this call, go to the person that invited you to this call, and they'll be able to answer those questions for you. So I'm just going to ask my guests to unmute themselves. Claire, are you there? Hello. So Claire, hello. Claire is in my team. She has been in the business, what is it, 3 years now, 3.5? You joined quite soon into my journey.
3 years,
yeah, 3 years. So Claire's been in the business for 3 years, and I just wanted you to hear from someone else in the business, just so you can get another take on it. So Claire, would you mind just sharing your story for us, your journey with us?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I like to work out how many years it was actually. I was like, oh, when was it? But yeah, so 3 years ago, I was a complete skeptic of Juice Plus, massively. I honestly believed that every photo was photoshopped. I didn't think any of them were real results. I thought every rep was a liar. I thought it was all a bit mental. And then my cousin shared a post on Facebook, and my comment was, oh my God, are you doing Juice Plus? And she was like, yeah. So I had no interest in the products whatsoever, but she started to talk to me about the lifestyle and the healthy eating, and was just like, look, just give it a go. Your mum's doing it. Help your mum. So I was like, oh, okay, kind of just to shut her up. So I said, I'd give it a go. But at the time, I was on maternity leave from my job with my second child. I was already back at my pre-pregnancy weight. So I was a bit like, she was like, take your photos, take your measurements, weight. And I was just like, I've got no weight to lose. I'm 9.5 stone. I've weighed that since I was 21. It's never going to change. Didn't particularly think I was unhealthy. So I thought it was a waste of time, but just to shut her up and to support my mum, I was like, okay, I'll give this eating a go for a week. 7 days later, I'd lost 5 pounds and 3 inches off my waist. And I was like, okay, maybe there's something to this lifestyle. My mother-in-law wanted to lose weight. So she basically said to me, look, should we go half each and try these products? So I was like, okay, we'll give it a go. So we got the shakes and the premium capsules. And I basically said to her, I'm not using the shakes. I'm not interested in them. I'll just use these capsules and see if they work. My cousin said they cleared up her psoriasis and I had eczema. So I was like, you know, you never know, it might work. 2 weeks into taking them capsules, oh my God, my energy was through the roof. And I was like, oh, I didn't want to even tell Lucy, my cousin, because I was just like, I don't want to give her the satisfaction that maybe they do work. And then 6 weeks into it, my eczema went. And that for me was a game changer. And then to be fair as well, and everyone, people just kept saying to me everywhere. And I use social media a lot anyway at that point. And I was putting pictures of me on social media and so many people were commenting, saying to me, like, what are you doing? You look amazing. You've lost weight. Checked my weight and I'd lost a stone in 6 weeks. From stuff that I honestly didn't want to, I weren't bothered about losing weight, but I weren't complaining. Like to go in the change rooms and put on a size 10, I was like dancing around the room. And then obviously Lucy offered me the business. And as I say, I was on maternity leave. So I was a police officer. I'd been in my job for 10 years at that stage. Loved my job, was happy doing my job, but having children really changed my feeling towards my job. You know, I didn't want to be there every hour. I didn't want to be doing overtime and things like that. But so Lucy offered me the opportunity and I just thought it's £50. As long as I earn back that £50 and maybe enough to buy these products every month, then I'm happy. That's all I really wanted. So I signed up and it just went a bit mental. I hit my promotion in my first month. So my £50 investment, I got £560 back in my first month. Wow. And then I was like, oh, maybe there's something to this little business. I went back to work from maternity leave, carried on with the business, built a team. A year after being back at work, I got called into my boss's office, totally unexpected, really, really shocked, and was asked, I was told that I was being moved roles, my department, I was changing department, and I had to go back to doing shift work. And I burst into tears. I literally just cried and I was like, I can't do that. Like, my children are so young. I knew, because I'd done it for 10 years already, what that meant. I knew it would mean getting off really, really late at night, lots of overtime, my days off being cancelled for court cases. And I explained all this to them and I was like, look, my kids are so young. I will do that when they're a bit older, but just not yet. And their answer was, I done it. My kids haven't suffered. You're going to regret. Like, basically, I said, my other option was I would resign. And I was told, like, you're going to regret it. You're going to throw your career away. When your children are old but not interested in you, you're going to regret it. It was so bizarre that some of the stuff I was told. I had a week off, and in that time, I resigned. So I'd been in this business for a year, and I resigned from my 11-year job in the police. Can honestly say I walked out of that building and it was like the massive, biggest weight had been lifted off my shoulders. It was incredible. At that stage, I wasn't earning enough money to not have another job. So I went and worked part-time for a little while with a doctor's surgery, which was miserable. I then worked somewhere else, which was miserable. And so I then decided, you know what, I'm just going to give it 100% to the business. So that's what I done. And then I hit quite a big promotion for QNMD, which meant I got paid just under £6,000 in 1 month. And yeah, that was kind of my story, I think. And I did write some notes because I was like, I think I always forget things. So obviously I got to leave my job. What it meant for me was, at the time as well, when I left my job, it was 2 months before my wedding. So this business, obviously the money I was earning up till that point, all went towards my wedding, for all little extra bits that we wouldn't have had otherwise. So I managed to have everything we wanted. We went to Disneyland for our honeymoon, which was, we asked for as money for our guests. But this business meant that when we were there, like, we done everything we wanted. I took my little girl to Bibbidi Bobbidi, got her the best package there. Didn't, like, my husband was like, God, how much did that cost? I was like, don't worry, I paid for it. And it was just amazing. And then since I left my job, I've spent almost 2 years now at home with the kids. It's not always the best thing, but You know, I've not missed a thing. Like my little girl, 2 years running now in the Christmas play, I've seen all 3 performances.
Oh.
A bit mental, but yeah, and it's just, yeah, you just don't miss anything. I've not missed a thing. And then last year, obviously, I got the opportunity to be part of a TV show, which would have meant taking 4 weeks off work. And they were like, oh, you know, how's that going to work with your job? And I was like, well, I work for myself, it's fine. So it's just crazy. It's a crazy business, and I just think people doubt it, like I doubted it, but they need to see that. I think people think we're just a few people on Facebook sharing an opportunity. They don't realize that actually it's, like you said, it's worldwide. There's thousands of us that do it. We're not all lying. All these results are not made up. It's, you know, I didn't do this because I wanted to earn extra money. I done it because I started using the products and thought, wow, if it can do this for me when I didn't even really have a goal, then what is it going to do for people that actually really need them? It's just, and it's such a good feeling, like you said as well, when you get feedback from people about what. There's a girl today actually wrote on Facebook, she's one of my customers, well, she was a customer, she stopped using the capsules, and then she tagged me in her post saying, Claire, I need to get back on my capsules, my bloated belly's back, her skin's flared up again, and the proof is there, the proof is everywhere.
It is incredible. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that, Claire. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And I remember watching you in America as well. It was lovely. There's a few of you that have used the bonuses to go Disney. So very, very special. So that is the end of our call, guys. I hope you've enjoyed hearing about the business. Like I said, go to the person that invited you onto the call and just say yes. It's £50. You know, you might see it as a gamble, but I see it as the best £50 investment I've ever spent. And I think if you just look at it, like, even if you want to stay on the products and just, you know, get your products a little bit cheaper, and order through yourself or whatever it may be, or you're saving for something, I just think learn as you earn, say yes and worry about it later. So look forward to meeting you all, guys, and take care, and thank you so much, Claire. Really, really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Bye.